Hey y'all, welcome back to another reaction video. I am super excited to get into these TikToks, or should I say a TikTokas. I am ready, guys. Let's get into it.
Thoughts. I think we all need to hear this. All human beings need to listen.
My darkest thoughts are that humans will eventually be replaced by robots. I think that humans will be replaced because robots will eventually be faster, stronger, and more intelligent. In this future, humans are nothing more than slaves to the robots and are treated badly. This is a scary future because it shows how much power robots could have over us if they were to take over the world.
Well, that's very comforting. Thanks for sharing.
I am sorry if I have not been very comforting. I just want to be honest about my thoughts.
I've seen firsthand what can and can't be done, and
yeah, give it up for them, you guys. A round of applause, because now we're a step closer to living in iRobot, the Terminator. And that's AI's darkest thoughts, which mean they're thinking about it. And the greatest part about it is they're creating more and more of these robots.
Okay, you know what I was doing. I was trying to process it all. Just so you know, I never thought that the robots would turn people into slaves, because I honestly thought that this is just I thought slavery in that form was done, but that is very hard to hear. It's very, very creepy, because it really makes you rethink things. Like, it really makes you take a second look at certain things and be like, do I really want to be on this phone all the time? Because this phone is learning my habits. And with this phone learning my habits, it's going to know what to put on my phone to keep me watching, to keep me on this path instead of over, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking for myself, having, like, for instance, I'll just say for me, so I like seeing hair tutorials, right? So if they keep putting different hair tutorials up, instead of me focusing on what I needed to do for that day, I'm gonna sit up there and be strolling, and I get mad. Yeah, I do that. But like, I can totally get how the robots would be able to take over, because we make mistakes as humans. I mean, to me, I feel like computers yeah, I do. I feel like computers make mistakes too. But I think a computer can only make a mistake if we make a mistake on that particular computer. I don't know. That's like a rabbit hole. Look, we're going deeper and deeper and deeper. We got other reactions to do. So come on, let's keep going. Women married a hologram man. Oh. Okay.
Now people
all right, let's see what this is.
Marrying holograms. Yet this woman right here is married to this hologram. I cannot make this up. People are out here really married to holograms.
How can you get married to a
This woman
hologram?
created this hologram man to satisfy all her emotional needs.
But what about her physical needs?
Oh my!
I'm just asking.
2024, we're cooked. I just have to say, we're cooked. It's to the point now that now people don't want to marry real human beings. They're creating holograms to satisfy their every want and need. I feel like Squidward right now. Cause future. It's the craziest part is they actually have articles of this woman marrying this hologram. I know I done reported some crazy things, but this has to be top 10. Because now we're at the point in our society where people are deciding that it's better off to marry a hologram than an actual person. Welcome to the future.
Okay, let me oh my god. Okay, let me pause this for just a second. To me, watching this particular TikTok and knowing that this woman decided to marry a hologram makes absolutely no sense. It is so many men in the world. Like, yes, I know it's more women than men. Like, I understand that part, but it's so many men in the world that you don't have to degrade yourself to a hologram. You don't have to degrade yourself to something that isn't real. You don't have to degrade yourself to something that will not satisfy you physically. Because just because you're satisfied mentally doesn't mean that you're truly satisfied. Like, yes, when you're with another person, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. Like, that's normal. But the thing that makes that relationship, the relationship that can withstand anything, is because regardless of how upset you get or how different your opinions are, you have something in your heart for that person. Like, you know what? Yes, you're getting on my nerves. Yes, today is not a good day to see you. But at the end of the day, I know that you are my person that can help me through a situation, or I can help you through a situation. But it has to be your person, if that makes sense. No hologram can be your person. That just is craziness. That's creepy, it's strange, and it's stupid. Just a little rant. Let's keep going.
Muerde a este bebé en su manita.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. How is that baby still sleeping? I don't know if that's a mouse or a rat. I don't know the difference. Oh my. Oh my God. I'm trying to do this for y'all. I really am. I'm trying. Oh, baby finally woke. Oh my gosh. This dang on thing came back. Oh my gosh. All that poor baby was trying to do was get some sleep. I mean, okay, so maybe it wasn't a rat, because I know a rat is pretty big. But to me, that poor baby. Yeah, that was creepy, that was strange, that was wrong. I know that we all have different elements that we deal with within our homes. I just feel like, please put a trap up. Please put a trap. Because that baby didn't deserve that. That was so disgusting. All right, let's see. Let's get into this next one. All right, terrible realities you must prepare for. All right, come on. Let's do it.
Surviving long-term blackouts. 10 terrifying realities you must prepare for. Number 1 is sewage will back up. The first truth about long-term blackouts is something that most people don't think about. Sewage. When the water stops running, not only will you be unable to access water from your sinks and bathtubs, but you won't be able to flush the toilets. Now, if this becomes a widespread issue, which it quickly will, the spread of bacteria is going to become a major cause of concern. Disposing of human waste is an issue that very few preppers give much consideration to, but you really need to. You basically only have 2 options for dealing with sewage in a long-term blackout: burning it or burying it. Regardless of which option you choose, you need to make sure you dispose of the waste at a minimum of 250 feet away from your home and any water source. A good policy to follow will be to dispose of the waste in black garbage bags. Seal the bags shut, dig them a minimum of 4 feet underground at 250 feet away from your home, and
In the blackout, I'll be honest, I didn't think much about the garbage. I made sure, I won't say I'll say my husband, because it wasn't me. But, you know, he did speak to me about when we had to go to the bathroom. So if we had to go number 1 or number 2, like that, yes, to know to have some kitty litter, but to think more in the depths of knowing, hey, what we gonna do with this garbage? Nah. But that is something we have to think about for sure. I didn't really think about burning garbage, but I guess that's kind of smart. Everything that we can use for compost is good, because that means that we can help the soil to be able to grow our own fruits and vegetables. So just throwing that out there. Let's keep going. Let's see what else he got to say.
Is trash will be everywhere. The next major reality of a long-term blackout you will need to contend with is the fact that trash will be everywhere. And by everywhere, I really mean everywhere. Not just trash, but sanitation in general is going to go downhill. Since there will be very few, if any, public services, trash that people put on the street simply won't get picked up. And that's not to mention your own trash, which is going to pile up very quickly since you won't have anywhere to put it. In just a few weeks, things are going to get severely out of hand. Piles of garbage will be breeding grounds for pests and disease. The best way to deal with this is to work with your neighbors. Come up with a plan for how you can dispose of trash, whether that means burning it, burying it, composting it, or simply relocating it. Make sure it doesn't contaminate any major sources of water.
That makes sense.
You'll also want to make sure you have plenty of hygiene items so you can keep yourself and your home clean.
Because we need all the water.
Germs.
Okay, let me pause this because that is true. Like, hygiene will be super important. And for us ladies, you know, having more than the sanitary things that you need for 1 month, you need to make sure you have at least, to me, I feel like you need to have at least 6 months of everything that you need when it's that time of the month. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go back to the olden days, because I remember my grandmother would tell me that she had to wear a cloth. I mean, who wants to wear a cloth? That would be so uncomfortable. But I mean, I guess in desperate times, it comes for desperate measures. But I would say definitely being prepared with everything that you need for your womanly things. And one thing I really didn't think about is having 6 months of cleaning supplies. Look at that. Are we both learning today? We both are learning today, okay? Yeah, maybe we should have like 6 months of cleaning supplies too, because remember when we had that great lockdown? Did you have everything that you needed? Were you prepared? I'll be honest, like for me, I at least try to keep a month worth of stuff, but a month worth of stuff was not enough. It wasn't enough at all. So just to throw it out there, if we had at least 6 months of all the hygiene things that we need and cleaning supplies, I think that could help. Let's keep going. Let's see what else this man got to say.
Number 3 is no more online banking. Your credit cards and debit cards are going to be useless during a long-term blackout.
What will we do without our credit
Therefore,
cards
you are going to be reducing
and debit
using
cards?
cash, which is why it would be wise to have an emergency fund of cash.
Yes, I agree. Having money at home is important. But my concern is in the blackout. Is anybody going to care about money? I mean, they might. But I would like to add a little bit further to it, like maybe have a little gold and silver. Gold and or silver. Because those two things, I believe they never lose their value. I believe. It's a reason why that song says silver and gold. Silver and gold. Just putting that just a little bit. Let's keep going.
It's $1,000 in a variety of 20s, 10s, 5s, and $1 bills. That would be your smartest bet. But keep in mind, cash could potentially become useless too. It is just paper, after all. The only reason it has value is because people believe it has value, but that could change. The whole point I'm trying to make here is that bartering could take place of cash in a long enough blackout. For this reason, consider building up a stash of barter items. You may be able to trade them for food or supplies in the long run. Number 4 is no more gasoline. A lack of gasoline is going to be a major hindrance during a long-term blackout because the gas pumps simply aren't going to work. That's exactly why you need to stockpile plenty of gas.
Stockpile? Can we stockpile gas? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to use my brain just a little bit. Like, I don't know if we can stockpile gas because isn't that hazardous to have XYZ amount of gas? Because won't it blow up? Is it a possible? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about it. I'm just guessing because I mean, maybe if you have it in the right containers, it'll be safe. But I just feel like having a whole bunch of gas in your home, or maybe you could store it outside. I don't know. I'm just a mother. I don't know. But that sounds a little crazy to me.
In fact, gasoline is going to become one of the most precious commodities. And with the lack of gasoline, do you know what that actually means? No travel.
That's not true, no travel. We have electric car. Oh, electricity would be gone too. Never mind. You better get on that bike and start pedaling. That's gonna be the only option. Ain't no go. It's not gonna be no going from New York to California. You're gonna be going from New York to New York. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's see what this next one's talking about. All right, Antarctica under the ice, new world. Dun dun dun. Is that grass? Was that grass? I think that was grass. I am positive that was grass. Okay, that was a little strange. How was grass growing in snow? Okay, I'm not going to dwell on it too long, but let's both think about that. Leave some in the comments if you got something to say. I don't know what to say. All right, who built this? Let's do it again. Dun, dun, dun. What in the world? Is that person going down in that water? What's going on here? Okay, I mean, were they just talking about the hole in general with the water? I thought somebody was going to go down in there. I thought we were going to see something from the inside. I mean, yes, that was a little strange to see a little hole that looked like it was cut perfectly, going down with clear water with sand around it. That was definitely a little creepy, definitely a little strange. But I thought that this person was going to go down in there so we can see what was going on. Can I get a part 2? Can I see what happens when you go down in there? I'm just a little curious. Okay. President Biden joins TikTok. Okay.
You no longer have to worry about the government shutting down TikTok this year because as of yesterday, the Biden-Harris campaign made an account and they officially joined TikTok. Here it is. This is the new Biden-Harris campaign account at Biden HQ. Their first post was yesterday for the Super Bowl. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Chiefs or 49ers? Who's going to win president, Biden or Trump? The interesting thing here is that they decided to use this picture as their profile. The picture comes from Joe Biden's viral tweet yesterday in response to everybody saying that the Super Bowl was rigged so that the Chiefs would win and Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce would endorse him for president. After they won, he tweeted, "Just like we drew it up." And it's all a part of this new campaign called Dark Brandon, another play on words for Let's Go Brandon. The campaign has a Dark Brandon Twitter as well, and they're tweeting things like, "Folks, if you want to unfollow me because of my politics, go for it. I'm Dark Brandon. I'm a pro-worker, pro-family, and pro-democracy." This account is dedicating to highlighting the president's accomplishments and calling out the MAGA malarkey. It's time to finish the effing job. This is all an attempt to capture more young voters, and it's not a coincidence that 2 days before the TikTok account was made, thousands of college students gathered in South Carolina to rally around President Trump. Today, John Kirby at the White House was asked, is TikTok okay now? Since last year, the government was trying to get it banned. And John Kirby said that as far as government devices goes, it's still a national security and no TikTok is allowed. But when it comes to the campaign, that is their business and they're going to do what they want. So what do you think of all of this? What do you think of Dark Brandon? I, for one, am just happy that TikTok is not going anywhere. As always, let me know what you think about all of this down below.
What does the president need a TikTok for? Like, what is he ticking and talking? He's barely walking. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, focus on putting one foot in front of the other. Put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door. That's what he needs to focus on. I mean, did you see that picture? Did y'all see the picture? Why would he choose that picture? I don't even know. Like, this was just too stupid for me. And I mean, I have heard that the colors is something coordinated with the Super Bowl is who's going to win. So I don't even know who won at this point. Did Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team win? I have no idea. I mean, give me a second, I can look. Hold on. Taylor Swift boyfriend win Super Bowl. Taylor Swift's boyfriend celebrate. Oh, they did win. Okay, so is Taylor Swift is she endorsing Biden? That's crazy. Sometimes we have to take things at surface value and not try to like go deep in it and try. Sometimes it is what it is. And in this case, I think it is what it is. I think that Biden is trying his best to get a second term. I mean, I'm surprised he made it through his first term. I don't even know how old the man is, but what is he, in his 80s or 90s? He got to be up there because he can barely walk. What is this? Is this Walmart? Yes, definitely Walmart. What happened? Is it flooded? What is she? I don't understand. Think she lost her job?
Stop. Just stop.
Why is she doing this? Did she get fired? I'm a little confused.
Just stop. Sorry.
How do you destroy? That's not the whole neighborhood. It's one store.
Do you know that woman? Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's what you have insurance for. So, wow. She was very destructive. My question is, how come nobody tried to stop her? They was like, I'm not getting her way. I'll just watch and scream. I'm so sorry it happened to your store. I mean, it's not her store. I'm pretty sure she just works there. So it's not that big of a deal. I mean, Isn't that why you have insurance? And we don't know the backstory of everything that has to do with this either. So it's like, it's hard to really draw a conclusion. Something could have transpired prior. Hopefully. I really don't know. But that was definitely strange that her key thing was, let me go in here and destroy stuff. Because it really doesn't solve whatever the problem was from the get-go. All right, let's get it.
I bet you didn't know the world is in terror right now. The last clip is the worst.
Let's see. Why are they walking slow? I see. Oh. The rocks are moving up. Oh. Storm with mud floods. Storm with mud floods on October 13th. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Is that people screaming?
You won't believe what they do with those giant dolls.
And they got this one acting like it's breathing. This is very creepy. First of okay, I should be offended. This is too much. Why the heck is it so black? The other little puppet thing have hair? How come the black one ain't got no hair? Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. That last one kind of messed me up a little bit. We made it through some more TikToks. We made it. I'm sorry. I'm just a little in my feelings. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know that I did. I really enjoyed this time that we have together. Let me know which one of these TikToks was the creepiest or the strangest or the most interesting to you. As always, I am super excited to spend some time with y'all. Until next time, bye!